Today, we're going to be talking about Whisps Cheese Crisps. Say that 5 times fast. Whisps Cheese Crisps. Whisps Cheese Crisps. Hi, welcome to Keto with JT. I'm JT, Jared Taylor. I'm a certified keto and intermittent fasting coach, and this channel is all about a practical approach to living a ketogenic lifestyle. As part of this channel, I like to do product reviews, and today we're going to be talking about Whisps Cheese Crisps. It's so fun to say. We're going to be going through 5 different categories. Is it keto? What are the quality of the ingredients, the availability, the cost, and the taste? So let's jump right in. So first thing I want to do is determine whether or not this is keto, and in order to do that, I want to look on the back. I'm going to look right at the nutritional facts, and the first thing I'm looking for is carbs and sugar. Okay, one serving size is 1 ounce, about 19 crisps. Okay, that gives you an idea how big a serving is. And right away I see there is 1 total carbohydrate in 1 serving, and that's pretty awesome. 0 sugars. So right away I can tell, is this keto? Yes, this is keto. Now, this gives me an opportunity to make a point, and that is that I cannot see anywhere on this bag that it talks about this being keto. And that's pretty cool. And the point I wanted to make is that just because something isn't branded as being keto doesn't mean that it's not a good keto-friendly option. And this certainly falls into that category. Okay, so let's look at the ingredients. And when I look at this, you go down and I see something that's very positive and something I really love to see. There is 1 ingredient, just 1 ingredient, Parmesan cheese. And it talks about what the Parmesan cheese is made out of: pasteurized part skim milk, cheese culture, salt, and enzymes. And this gives me an opportunity to share something else with you, and that is that when we're looking for food options that we want to consider healthy or good food options, one of the principles that I want to look at, I want to share 2 principles with you. One of those is the fewer the ingredients, the better. And this is a 1 ingredient food, and that's awesome. The second one I want to share with you is the more recognizable the ingredients, the better. So if you can look on a label and recognize very readily what those ingredients are, that is good. That equals much, much better. And that's the case with this, Parmesan cheese. Awesome. And as you're looking at other labels, keep that in mind. So one of the things that we want to be wary of is very long lists of ingredients with very long, chemical sounding, difficult to pronounce names. Those kinds of things should throw up some yellow flags or maybe even some red flags, and should be an indicator that it may not be a good option, or there may be some things to look out for. So from an ingredient standpoint, I can give this a 5 out of 5. That's pretty awesome. So let's look at availability. So I found this at Costco, one of my favorite places in the world, and it's been out for a while. I don't know, you've probably heard of them before, but these have been out for quite a while and they're all over the place. And so from an availability perspective, Costco, Amazon, Fry's, Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, Thrive Market, Instacart, and the list goes on. From an availability standpoint, I would give this a 5 out of 5. Now, if you're living in a more remote area, maybe that's not the case, but in general, if you want this, you can get this. It's very available. So 5 out of 5 for availability. What about the cost? Now, this is where our review starts to take a little bit of a downturn. At Costco, I bought this exact bag for $8.99. So that's kind of high. This is a medium-sized snack bag. If you were going to be going and say buy a bag of chips, now granted on keto we're not eating chips, but if you were going to buy a bag of chips, a bag this size would probably be closer to about $3, $2.49, $3, maybe $4 at the most. So $8.99, $9 for a medium-sized bag of snacks, it's a little on the high side for me. And I'm not going to go through all the different places where you can find this and list the prices, but just understand there is a range of prices. I'll give you one example though. At Amazon, I found this exact bag, 9.5 ounce bag, for $17.90. So almost twice as much as Costco. And $17 for a bag this size, a medium-sized bag of snacks, seems to be really high. You can get a 2-pack version, which was $25.90. That brings the cost per bag down to a little over $13. That to me is still pretty high. So from a cost perspective, I think it's too expensive. at least for my budget. And comparatively speaking to other snack options out there, I would give this a low score and probably around a 2, okay? But what about the taste? This is my favorite part of these videos. I'm always curious about how things taste, and I'm always excited. Let's try it, okay? Right away, I noticed that these are little. They're smaller than I thought they would be. Not that that's a bad thing. I just imagine them being bigger, a little bit bigger than the size of a quarter. But how do they taste? Well, it tastes a lot like Parmesan cheese. I guess it should, because it is. It's very strong, very salty. Excuse me. Yeah, so I have to tell you, it's falling short for me. It's not terrible, but it's not, for me, it's just not great. So I would probably give it a 2, 2.5 maybe. So for me, for my taste buds, it's just falling short. I couldn't the taste doesn't just justify the cost for me. So I would give it kind of a lower score on taste. That's kind of a bummer because, and I was really hoping these would taste really, really good. But, they're okay. Will I finish this bag? Yeah, I will. Will I buy them again? Probably not. But one idea I did have is that I could use these as croutons on a salad. And I think that would be a really good use of these, and that's something I think I will do. Yeah, I keep thinking they're going to taste better, but they just don't. They're okay. It's not amazing. So if you are considering Whisps Cheese Crisp as a food option for your ketogenic lifestyle, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope that it's been informative. If so, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.